Hello there folks, my name is Great Mighty Poe, and welcome to part 2 of Nightreign Solo Guardian. Let's get right into us, taking on Gaping Jaw, Adel. Need to look for a poison weapon, and hopefully get lucky on that front, because Adel might be a bit tough with Guardian, we'll have to see. Had my first down against the Nightlord yesterday with Tricephalos, so Gladius. Okay. Oh, I can see a church down there immediately, so that's a good start. Oh, we got poison! Woo! We got 2 poison ruins right here, that is good to see. There's a church there, 2 churches down here right beside each other, that is really nice to see. Lovely. We got some good stuff. And this might only be a couple episodes today as well, because this is the first one I'm recording and it's quite late in the afternoon already, just because it's chopping day. He's gonna he's gonna try to poke me through the wall, I knew it. They always do that. Consumables are really good, I don't know, I find it difficult to sort out my inventory, so I don't use them too often. Gut breaking, lightning attack power, improved incantations, Borealis Mist. I mean, Borealis Mist is good, that's frostbite, but I don't have really the FP to get the frostbite. Once again, with this starting location, we're going to go behind the minor Erd tree, or what's left of the minor Erd tree. Check for a chest here, nothing, but there is a scarab right here. Oh, please don't go, no. Fire? No. Okay, take that off immediately. I do not want Fire Scorpion. Don't want to use fire against Adel. Fire damage negation. That's not really any good. Don't really want to use fire against Adel because he is a dragon. So probably a bad idea. Cool. And I'm most likely I'm using poison anyway. So we've got a fire cathedral right here. Let's see, the altar is over here. And behind here is the chest and improved diamond discovery. Sure, I'll take that, but don't need anything else here. Aside from the boss. Improved charge sorceries and poison mist and successful guarding us damage negation. That is really good. You know, well, that works really well. Again. And again. Okay, yeah. It's not doing much damage, unfortunately. You gotta be a prick and pick attacks that are a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah. Charge guard counters. Much better. Oh yeah. Relics are the exact same, so Knight of the Baron and the Thorgal one, and then the Guardian one you can just purchase. I want to try and stick to using relics like this, ones that you can just purchase. I can buff this one, so yeah. I want to try and stick to relics that you can buy or get as guaranteed rewards, just really because it makes it easier for you guys to follow along if you're wanting to use the same stuff that I'm using. Because if I just use random relics that are complete RNG and then end up just completely destroying the game because I have a specific relic that you just need to RNG get, that's kind of pointless for a tutorial in my opinion. So I'd probably end up selling most of my random relics, but we'll see. Okay. We got flowers. Where are we? Oh, this is the boss here. You know, Jonah, why can't you be like your sister who is currently on the bed? Quite happily sleeping. And you have to just sit there and complain. Ow! God, I hate perfumers. Look at this! They just don't stop. Wow, the whirlwind wasn't even enough to kill the flower. Oh, it's fine. God damn it. Guardian Sword Spear or Iron Cleaver. I'll take the physical negation, but no poison weapon, unfortunately. Actually, I want to head north, don't I? Because that's where the other poison ruin was. Yes. Really unlucky to have 0 poison weapons as an option there. And the Knight's Tide is going to try and force us down south by the looks of it. That's okay. Should have enough time to clear this poison ruin. Looks like it is flowers yet again. So let's go straight up to the boss again. Oh, and now Billy's moving to go outside. Billy's in our ship books at the moment. She took a swipe at Sif for no reason. Which set off Sif, so Sif's in her cage at the moment because she just could not settle down because she got attacked by Billy for no reason. A poison rotten great axe with improved attack power when two-handing. Or, oh man, this is difficult. Because obviously Guardian, he can't dodge very well, so using a weapon like this without a shield would be pretty dangerous. A lot of Adel's attacks require jumping more than anything though, so there is potential to use this. I'll definitely take it. I can use Poisonous Mist if I really need to, but it's definitely not ideal. And I'm gonna head north because that is where the church was. Yep, it's right down there. I can see the rains are right on it now, so it's going to be a bit of a run through the rains to get back, but that'll be fine. There is the bird that I can potentially get up to. Problem with the bird is you're not immune to rain damage. So even though I can get up to the bird, I might still potentially die on the bird just because getting up there is a little bit slow. I'll try it. It seems like... oh, there's a chest over there. Oh, shoot. I don't have time, sorry. Oh shit, oh shit. Heal, heal, heal. It takes a bit for the bird to get up to speed at the start there. And then you're not immune to the rain while on the bird, and okay, I had to just push the bird over to the side slightly there just to make sure that it was out of the rain. Definitely not ideal. Barely managed to make it. That is, I think, the issue with the Spirit Hawks is you get punished for using them. If I'd been running, I could have healed, I could have done everything, and I would have actually been safer. Like, I feel like if I was taking, say, this one, that was clearly going in the direction opposite to the storm, then I should get punished for using that one. But this one here was clearly going in the direction of the storm, so it should have been safe. Like, they should have, I don't know, some system to detect where the storm is, where the Spirit Springs are, and which ones are considered safe, and the ones that are safe you can use. Not need to worry about storm, because you're heading in the direction. Of course, if you choose to drop off it early, then you immediately start taking damage as you're falling, but that's on you. Because I had one game, I'm gonna go this way. Don't like that guy. Because I have one game with Crater, A crater is particularly hard to get out of. Well, actually, in this case, I wasn't getting out of crater, I was just getting across crater in time. And yeah, I couldn't do it. I ended up dying right at the edge of the rain. Just because I could not... The bird just would not go as fast as the rain was going, and it's a real shame. You could say, like, oh, that's just a routing issue. If you routed better, you would have been fine, but... I feel like if the system designed to transport you is worse than just walking, then it's probably not a good system. Where are you? Lovely. I mean... I see a troll's golden sword and I have to take it. Like, come on. There's a magma worm over there, that's good to know. And, oh, you look like you might be actually doable. You are just a grafted scion. Go on, mate, do something. Oh. He's trying to play defensively. I'm trying to play defensively. Okay. Yeah, like, go on. If I had my poise, would have been fine that other attack. Come on. Oh, there we go. The blue Misericord, hand ballista with investigations. Oh, more health. More health for a guardian. Pretty good choice. Do have the mine here. Let's go do the mine. I did put my dog away. My parents let my dog back out, and my dog's now outside barking, and my dad's telling my dog to shut up. Probably should have left her in a cage for a bit because she clearly needed a nap. It's always a bit risky going into a mine when the night is coming in, but oh well. Wrong input, Poe. There we go. I hate trolls so much because they just... You never know if they're gonna start stomping or just be annoying. Oh, rains are here. Rains are here. Give me my stone. Yep, take it. Go! I do have the poison Great Axe. If I get the passive for improved iframes, I might consider it. But I'm still not 100% too sure. Ah, shit. I fucked up. I actually want to use this grace because I can reach level 7. Lovely. So Adel can have some pretty nasty bosses. I'm hoping it might be Gaping Dragon, but Night 2 could be Ancient Dragon, which would really suck. Jonah's doing cute things on my floor and attacking Billy. What is with you two today? Oh, it's Knight's Cav. Ugh. It's difficult trying to get stuff to actually hit you to get your skill guard. Ow. Can you two not fight? What is wrong with these cats today? I'll be back in a second. I gotta deal with my cats. Alright, I'm paused. Sorry about that. I've never seen those two fight before. They're just in a... I think Billy's in a bit of a mood today. But yeah, Omens serve Morgott, obviously, and then Knight's Cav serve Morgott, so I guess that makes sense. What the fuck? People wonder why I don't use shields. And then you have stuff dead angling you. Come on, there we go. And getting past your shield and just knocking you on your ass. Or just utterly destroying your stamina and guard breaking you, like... God, I'm just jealous of Executor, that's the thing. Executor did not need to be as strong as they made that deflect. I guess for solo play, it's good, but for multiplayer, it's not the best, but still. There we go. I don't know sometimes. There we got them. What do we got? What the fuck is this shit? I mean, that's okay. Because Adel is weak to the Dragon Communion as well. The Dragon Wound Grease. I could actually pick some of that up. I believe merchants sell it. I think I'll just take the sudden death. Trying to use a draconic incant is a bit difficult. Where do we go next? We do have another poison ruin all the way up here. And I do want to go through the moat again just to kill jellyfish again. Because I need to kill the jellyfish. Because then I don't have to waste resources upgrading my shield, which is nice. I don't have to do a second mine. What do you got? Your charge attacks. Yeah, doesn't affect charge guard counters. So, Oh, Spanish Knights. I see tips their halberds up there. And no luck. Let's see what boss we actually have in here. Because it might not be too bad. Oh, just a Leonine. I can do that. Okay, in order to save myself from dying, alt. Yeah, I just didn't have the stamina. Oh, there we go. I wonder where the bloody stance break was. Hit him with multiple charged guard counters and nothing. Really having to take the punishment here. Because just the stamina is... Yeah, okay, couldn't get this. There we go. Like, none of this is good! Come on! Just give me a purple halberd! But no, it had to be a purple curved sword, a purple flail, and then a buff for sorceries or incantations. And I'm not doing anything with those. Like, fuck me. And the fire scorpion as well. Also, I found out yesterday watching a video. The stuff up here, I don't think it's anything good. But, yeah. And the other side as well looks like it. Improved fire damage negation. Greater than Code Lever. Like, I do just need a weapon is the issue. Like, I've got a fire halberd currently, but I'm not too sure if... Well, I don't think it's going to do very good against Adel, so I need to try and get a poison weapon. And a great shield, potentially. Oh! Finally, some good loot! It does exist, it is real! That seems like a bit of a waste of time going all this way just for a poison ruin, but... Man, I'm desperate, because the game has just decided to not give me anything good. Oh... 12% stamina. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I think I have enough health, but stamina is always an issue. Well, there's no greater bosses up here, so I can actually pop by up there when I'm done. And it looks like it is another normal perfumer, which is good to see. I'm really surprised the Night's Tide hasn't started moving yet. Oh, there it goes. Speaking of the devil, it shall appear. And of course it's in this area. Why am I not surprised? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh my lord. Okay, just R1 spam. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Can you just stop existing? Please. What the hell is this shit? Poison Highland Axe and a poison giant crusher. Like, Low system can really just decide that you're not allowed to win. It could just go, nah, fuck you. No great shield. No poison halberd. Not even a poison thrusting weapon like a spear or something. I would've been happy with anything like that. But no, not allowed. A meteorite? Oh. Of course. Of course. Every single meteorite I have had is always this exact same situation. Night 2, circle closing in for the first time, and it lands outside of it. Every single time. I have never managed to actually go to a meteorite site and fight the falling star beast there and kill it. Simply because it never is in the day 2 circle. Never. It feels really badly designed, in my opinion. Can you not? Oh, and there's a second one back there. What is this? None of these rewards are good for me. They're all just arse. Fuck it, Red Wolf. This will go well with Guardian. I'm sure I can guard counter this fucking agile piece of shit. Wait, where did my guard counter go? What do you mean? No, you piece of... Why do my guard counter sometimes not work against these piece of shit bosses? Sorry, I'm not having a good run, so I am not in a good mood. I guess we'll take the flask restoration, at least it's something decent for me. Oh, okay, the Grace is over there. I'm getting shit thrown at me by these frickin' pricks. Blood loss, frost resist. Bleed resist could be useful if I get grabbed by Adel, which I'm thinking that might be an issue, is Adel's grab. It's only because dodging with Guardian is a bit difficult. I feel like I kept a lookout saying Bloodhound Step as well, actually. This is a cursed run. No stone sword keys in any of the chests for the 2 cathedrals I've been to. No poison halberds, no great shields. Improved guard breaking. Nothing. Nothing. This is a guard counter, mate. Oh, it's just a non-elemental with improved fire damage negation. It'll do better against Adel, so I'll take it. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to just... oh, it's in the pond again, is it? Yes, in the pond again. I think I'm just gonna have to use that, rotten great axe and just pray to the 9 divines that I, managed to dodge well. Improve attack power when two-handing. Yeah, I mean, that looks like what I'm going to have to do. And Flame's running correct here, but none of those are particularly useful right now, fortunately. Oh, improved guard counters. That is actually something. Sorry, Troll's Golden Sword, you're going bye-bye. Damage while charging attacks. I don't need that. Sounds like my mum's taking the dog out, and the dog is very excited and barking in my mum's ear. What is this loot? It's so bad. I've never seen it so bad before. What do you mean? Hey. Stam recovery better than more stam. We need to pop to this fort over here so we can buy our Wending Grace. If I can get over here in time. Maybe that's where the good halberd is. Maybe it's at the merchant, and I have been avoiding it this entire time. And I'm gonna realize that there's a really good halberd and I'm not gonna be able to afford it because it'll be 42,000. I'm not gonna be able to get it. Okay, no, we're good. It is Troll's Golden Sword again. And there is a lance, which is actually pretty okay. But yeah, okay. And yeah, I think it's the special merchant that sells the Dragon Communion Grace. So, no chance of that. With improved guarding ability, I mean, that's actually better. There's slightly less damage, but yeah. Not even a, wow, not even a stone sword key in that chest. That is insanity. Like, I've never had this bad of RNG before. The game is really want to hand me a defeat. Like, it's doing everything it can. So it's looking like, yeah, I will be upgrading the Poison Rotten Great Axe, two-handing that, and praying to the Nine Divines, the Gods of Water, the Gods of Chaos, or whatever. I don't know, I'm gonna be praying to lots of different gods to be able to win. And no chest there, okay. Maybe the chest I saw here, yeah, the one here, maybe that contained my halberd that I wanted. I don't know. I actually probably should have got another upgrade material. I could just one-hand this and still do guard counters, but we'll see. I'll probably slap a upgrade into this, but I can't get a second one, unfortunately, right now. What we got? It's a Crucible Knight, which is less than ideal, I will say. And it's Crucible Knight and Hippo as well. Yeah. As soon as I heal, he's gonna bum rush me. Like, that was the steel guard at the end there, but it didn't do it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what to do, if I'm being 100% honest. Because the skill guard, he doesn't give a shit about guard counters or any of my damage, so he just keeps going. Desperate times. And I think my problem with the shield is it just sometimes doesn't work very well against certain enemies, like Crucies. I don't know what it is about this particular fight. It feels like the Hippo is coded to be aggressive, and then the Crucible Knight is coded to be passive. It's really funky. Oh. Okay, my input did go through. It was just delayed. Are you... Thank you. Give me my crit! Oh, you piece of shit. all the bad RNG. I'm gonna take the mix dam. And yeah, we're ditching the shield. We are just gonna two-hand this bad boy and fight Adel with it. Because that is what the game has given us, unfortunately. And like, I think it's one of Guardian's problems as well. Like, I haven't mentioned RNG as a factor in a good character before, but certain characters rely on it more than others, and Guardian is one of them. Same with the spellcasters. Because Guardian needs, ideally, 2 pieces of gear. He needs a good halberd, and he needs a good great shield. Getting both those drops is near impossible. Getting one of them, as you can see, is really difficult. And so you often have to make do with other weapons, but he's not very proficient with them because of his rather terrible little hoppy dodge. So yeah, Guardian definitely really disadvantaged compared to some of the other characters. And I could upgrade my Great Shield, but I think I'm just going to try and dodge Adel and hope for the best. Yeah, we'll grab 2 Solid Neck Meats, and that should hopefully be good. Level 12. I think it's the same with Executor. I think that's why I rank Raider slightly higher than Executor, is simply because Raider has a much easier time finding gear. Because he has 3 whole weapon classes that he's good with. Like, he has the alternate moveset for that's really good. But you can't really use anything with Executor and Raider, because they're just good. I've really had to make do with what I could find for Guardian, that's what makes it a bit more difficult. Can you quit moving away from me? I accidentally slipped with my finger and pushed R1 and B at the exact same time. He's gonna throw up. Let me get behind him. He clears the rod as well. With Adel, by the way, you can just stand anywhere near the crit spot and get it. Like, I'm glad they did that. Where'd my lock-on go? Haha! Alt framing! And like, yeah, Guardian has no way to really deal with some of Adel's attacks, because his dodge is so bad. One strat you can use for Adel in a party is to purposely get eaten as Guardian, so your party members can actually attack him. Man, I cannot get a poison, nor can I get a rot because I just cannot hit him more than once before he's off running. There we go. I'll run around to the front and get that crit. Poison and rot on one weapon, really nice. Like, I will say, may not have gotten the best RNG to get the weapon class we ideally want, but it's still a pretty decent weapon. And there's our second down. I was going to heal. I think you probably saw me push the X button, but I didn't get a chance before it took me down. Yeah. Like, I have to time that so precisely that it's near impossible for me to avoid. I haven't been eating these, by the way. I probably should. Perfect. One issue I think with the Nightlords is they move around a lot. I think a little bit too much, honestly. Okay, let's heal up. I was really trying to get the poison or the rot to go there. We got him down, poison and rot right at the end. So yeah, this is definitely, I think, showcasing sort of a situation where you just have to make do with what the game has handed you and deal with disadvantages to a particular character. And I think that is Guardian's biggest issue, is his disadvantages outweigh his advantages. Like, yeah, sure, he's really tanky. But if you're constantly getting hit, it doesn't really matter. You're still gonna last as long as everyone else just because you're taking more damage than them anyway. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. If it wasn't for that last one, that'd be really good, but that actually already, that there, inflicting froth with any attack power 3+ bows, really good eye. Drawing me attention while guarding, yeah, a little bit of Merc as well. It does feel a bit strange that they really cucked Guardian with his dodge, and didn't do the same to Raider. Like, Raider's the big burly boy, and he's got the default dodge. I believe it is slightly worse. Raiders is essentially a medium role from base Elden Ring. A lot of the other characters, I think Wilder and I was at the default role. Theirs is the fast role from base Elden Ring. So, yeah. Let's get started on our remembrance, so got tons of time to do that. The Guardian was born in the Winged Realm, becoming a knight of the Pinion Folk, sworn to protect its lands and peoples. As one of the memories of the Guardian are two flocks. The old flock from his home nation, who he failed to protect, who died, and the new flock, who fell with him against the night. This is a memory of the new flock, of a meeting between the Guardian and a witch, both of whom were guided to the Round Table Hold. There, though I doubt thou saw the skies as once thou didst. So murmured the recluse, gently stroking the wing in sympathy. The Guardian felt the curse that eats away at his wing recede, its progress halted. He thanked her with courtesy, but the recluse just shook her head in silence. "'Tis nothing. 'Twas for such times I learned what I did." The Guardian turned his eye to a nearby pile of books. Perhaps armed with knowledge, I might have saved them, he thought. It was from thence that the Guardian began to address the recluse as his teacher. This is a memory of the old flock. In formation, they took to the skies, cutting through the air with the ease of a single living being. From his vantage amongst the clouds, the Guardian spied the citadel below. A hail of spears came hurtling from the ramparts. This was all part of their duty, as winged warriors of the Scapular Regiment. The Guardian's corpse took the van to shield the greater flock from the incoming projectiles before receding to allow the Talon regiment to plunge into the fortress. It would not stand for long. It was through battle that the flock was whole, until the cursed blades would come to rob them of their wings. This is the memory of the new flock, of a lesson learned at the Round Table hold. Just put it on. I fixed it up for you, friend. The man known as Raider was bold and boisterous. I knew it'd be perfect for a refined knight of your stature. He was also a terrible meddler, and willful in his way. Having had the helm foisted upon him, the Guardian instinctively battered it away. He knew the Raider meant no harm, but he had simply laid down his helm long ago. It was this day he lost the flock he failed to protect. I will say, even though I don't like Guardian very much, he's a very good character for multiplayer. Gotta say that. He's a good character, good storyline, good design, all that. Just a few nitpicky things that I hope, well, that I would have preferred they fixed. I will say that, but yeah.
I don't know the whole story, but I seem to have done you wrong. I'm sorry, brother. I don't know the whole story, but I seem to have done you wrong. I'm sorry, brother.
I hesitate to ask, good champion, but would you mind explaining what happened between you and the Raider?
I lost my flock.
You speak of the chivalric band to which you belonged. How did you come to lose them, as you say?
Our wings were clipped. We couldn't fly.
I see. A tragic tale indeed. And your form, heartbreaking. Though it boggles the mind to think there was an attack which your defensive prowess could not overcome. Indeed, what could have caused such a thing?
It's because of the curse.
Oh, the scarring. This is the work of an accursed blade. I once read a story in a very old tome about a realm far west of the lands between, where fighting erupted. One side was comprised of winged men. They were robbed of these wings by an accursed weapon known as Anectaris. Countless Pinion folk were killed, while their kingdom's fate hung in the balance. Or so the story goes. I never imagined I would meet a living victim.
So Ictaris, obviously a reference to Icarus. You know, flew too close to the sun, all that stuff.
To think the legends were true. The accursed weapon, the Ictaris, is chronicled in a certain tome. But I'm afraid there are no other clues. The tome was part of a 3-volume collection, and 2 of the set are missing. If I could have read their contents, I may have been able to help you. Good champion. We must pursue this further. We must determine the origin of the curse, to keep history from repeating itself. The books might yet be found in the lands between, and I too would be most gladdened if you were to find them.
Cool.
If you find them, bring them to me. I will make sure they are preserved in the study. Speak to me should you require anything at all.
So we've got our personal objective, and it is to find one of those books. So, defeat the Guardian Golem in Limveld. Oh boy. This is one that Guardian struggles with. I'd say out of all of the Remembrance fights, I'd say this one's probably the hardest for me personally. It is a really, really tanky golem. It's right at the edge of the world, so chances of you having enough time to actually take it down are quite low, because you need to do it day 2, because it's tanky as hell, so you need a really good weapon, really good setup to do it. So, yeah, I struggle against it quite a lot, but we won't be getting to that until next time we take on... What's next, by the way? I think it's Nosta? Yeah! Nosta, Sentient Pest. Lovely. Yeah. But this has sort of been a showcase of, like, even if a run goes wrong and I have a really bad time, it's still fully possible to win. And I guess things could have gone worse. Like, I could have died a bunch more, I could have lost levels. It could have been worse, but I still had 2 revives left. I still had flasks left. Like, it was more difficult, sure, but it was fully winnable. I think that's the fun thing about Nightreign is, like, some runs go really well and really easy, and you feel really, really good throughout the entire run doing it, and it's good. But some runs that go really bad and you feel absolutely shit going through the run, but then you somehow manage to get through the boss and it feels even better because you managed to overcome adversity. So, yeah, it's good. But, yeah. Guardian has gear issues because trying to find a good shield, difficult. Trying to find a good weapon, difficult. I think a simple fix to Guardian would be to give charged guard counters with more weapon classes. So I would also include spears and great spears, because they're also thrusting weapons, potentially also thrusting swords and heavy thrusting swords. Just thrusting weapons in general, weapons that can shield poke, I feel like they should get the charged guard counters with Guardian, because they're similar enough to a halberd that he should be able to figure out how to do it. Just my opinion. I think it would help him a lot to have more weapon classes to play with. Because obviously you have Wilder. With his scaling, he's proficient with everything. Obviously, you know, Raider, really good strength, so really good for the strength classes. But Guardian, because he doesn't have those damage scalings, he really relies on his particular moveset, which is only for halberds. Or he needs to rely on the boss's weakness, which I had to do there, and status effects as well. So I feel like Guardian he needs more weapon classes to play with to augment his poor damage. But I think also that kind of takes away from Guardian Edge, because he's meant to be a support character anyway. So you're meant to have some other character doing the damage, while Guardian protects that person. I think, though, well, he can do a good job. Obviously, we have that relic with the guarding draws attention. It can sometimes be difficult trying to get enemy to focus solely on you and leave your allies alone. I think the Whirlwind is good at catching enemies to focus them on you, but Executor as well, with his deflect and multiplayer, has the aggro issue. It's been an issue in Souls games for the longest time. An issue that I had in base Elden Ring as well was just aggro splitting on enemies. So hopefully there'll be something like in the future they sort out the aggro problem and have a tank character that can actually tank and keep enemy focus on them permanently, or not permanently, nigh permanently. Permanently is quite probably too strong, but nigh permanently would be good. Because, like, in base ER you had Spirit Ashes, but I never used them because if I attack a boss, he'll just turn around and slap me immediately, even though he's focusing on my Spirit Ashes. So it's really hard to tell what a boss is going to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. Not too sure. I think some people understand what I'm getting at. But yeah, with 2 out of 8 for Guardian, with 2 downs, 1 on each of them. We have not had a defeat yet, so that is good. We're doing good. Once again, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good one.